I signed up for my very first triathlon in 3 years. For the next week, I'm gonna show you what building a base looks like. Essentially, what I'm gonna be doing over the next week. Work on my endurance. I wanna be able to do some kind of endurance for 45 minutes to an hour every single day with some weight training thrown in the form of a CrossFit class. Let's go check out what a week of triathlon training looks like. It's actually day 2. I didn't record yesterday. I ran 4.5 miles yesterday on the treadmill because it's icy outside, and did CrossFit. CrossFit was a leg workout. We did heavy squats, and I'm sore. So what better time than to ride a bike? I'm redoing the Build Your Power Zones class on my Peloton app or Peloton bike. I redid my FTP test, so I have harder power zones now. This is a 5-week program, so we're gonna go through this for 5 weeks. Hopefully at that time, I can ride outside. So that's my training for today. 45-minute ride, 30-minute run. So join me, won't you, on this week of triathlon training, week 1. I'm kind of at the beginning stages of the triathlon training. You notice I didn't swim at all. I didn't really do a brick run, which is when you do 2 sports back to back with no rest in between. Like, I didn't do a bike run. I didn't do a swim bike to simulate how it feels in the race. There's a couple of reasons for that. Number 1, it's a sprint triathlon. Number 2, I'm still a little ways out. I'm still sitting at about 3 months, a little less than 3 months away from the race. So right now I'm doing what you would call base training, which is bumping up the amount of time that I do each sport, building a good baseline of fitness before we start adding some extra sports, before we go further, before we go faster, just so your body is used to moving for that amount of time and in those movements. Now, my background, in case you didn't know, is swimming. So swimming is very easy for me to pick up. Even if I didn't train the swim at all, I would still probably be in the top 25% speed-wise of the finishers, just because of my background. Now, I'll probably get in the pool maybe 1 day a week just to get the muscles loose, the shoulders loose, triceps loose. And also, this swim is done in a pool. So if I need to stop, which I won't, like every length and hold onto the wall, take an extra breath, I could do that. So I'm not really stressed about that. I've done this particular race at least 4 times previously, so I'm very familiar with the layout of this race. It's Thursday. 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna go do 45-minute Peloton ride. So I'm getting my BCAAs plus energy plus electrolytes from Optimum Nutrition. I get it from Costco. And I also need to do a 20-minute run today. But we've got like kids going to school in the middle of that. So I'll do the ride, we'll do the morning hustle and bustle, and then we'll figure out what the heck we're doing after that. I just finished all my workouts for today, for the Thursday. I'll put them all here. They were all Peloton app workouts. I'm not lifting today because it was a pretty heavy cardio day, and my legs are still so sore from back squats earlier this week, so sore. I think the app is $12 or $13 a month or something like that. And for the amount of stuff that you get, I think it's fabulous. Like if you don't have access to a gym or something, they have so much on there. I was doing the You Can Run program. I haven't run consistently in about 2 years, like off and on a little bit, but pre-Sharona. Feeling like I just needed to get back into it, and knowing my body, I need to go slow, make sure I don't get shin splints, make sure I don't have IT band issues, that my plantar fasciitis doesn't flare up, and that means starting really, really slow. And I liked the You Can Run program because it was only 2 runs a week and they were 20 minutes each, and they were mostly like walk, jog. But after 2 weeks of that, I felt my muscle memory kick in, and I was thinking it wasn't really enough for me. So I added the 5K, 5 runs a week. They're still short, but they're still very much walk, jog, at least first week. But I'm trying to complete the program before, so I did 3 runs. I know it looks like a lot of workouts, and time-wise, I guess it was about an hour and a half total. You know, for triathlon training, you gotta be able to be out there for over an hour racing. Now I'm hungry, so time to like shove food in my face, and I'm probably gonna stretch out my legs because they're tired. And hydrate. let's drink my hydrating drink. It's just water. Chloe asked if I have a stretching, mobility, strengthening program that I follow to supplement the running. Absolutely. I go to a CrossFit gym about 3 to 5 times a week. That's the strength portion, which I would recommend to anyone. Being able to strengthen your bones and joints and muscles to support your body when you are trying to do any kind of cardio activity, whether it's cycling or swimming or running or high fitness or Zumba or whatever it is. You're gonna be better at all of those things if you lift weights. And then specifically as far as she was asking about plantar fasciitis and IT band syndrome, both of which I have had and do flare up still, I just make sure I'm doing my stretching. I notice my muscles getting very tight when I run or cycle, my legs particularly. So I just do a light stretching routine, not even every day, just the days that I run. If the bike is longer or harder, or if I'm just walking around and like, oh, my IT band feels tight today, I'm stretching today, definitely. I definitely pay more attention to my feet because I have struggled with plantar fasciitis off and on for the last 5 years or something like that. It's one of those things that's always going to be there. But if I'm on top of stretching out my foot, massaging the adhesions on my heel, rolling with the golf ball, I can definitely keep it at bay and do all the things that I want to do. Hey friends, it is Saturday and I am here at the gym to do my run. Last run of the week. It's gonna be about an hour, maybe 50 minutes or so. I had definitely a late start this morning because we were doing some house projects. I got caught up in moving furniture and organizing, and then I was like, okay, stop. I gotta run to the gym to do my run. You can see that it is sunny outside, but it is 8 degrees. So running outside, not up in here. So we're gonna run in, use the treadmill for an hour and then head home, and hopefully I can convince myself to ride the bike as well. I am definitely feeling lazy, like lazy Saturday morning. You know, we've got plans, important plans. So let's go do the thing. I don't really have a great treadmill recommendation. The Nordic Track is a great one. Proform makes one that I've used at the gym that I really like. I have not tried the Peloton tread. My friend has one and is obsessed. I've just been using the app on a regular treadmill for the runs. It's not completely accurate because of the way the speed and incline is set up, but it's close. I feel like a treadmill that is under $500 brand new is probably not going to hold up over the long term. I would lean towards a more expensive one, or a used one if you can find one on Marketplace or something that was more expensive, but now it's used, so someone's selling it for cheaper. But I do not own a treadmill, so I cannot state whether the at-home use of a particular brand is good or not. I just got a 1-hour power outage record on that class. I broke 400.
You broke 400?
I did.
Hey, that's awesome.
I know, I got 401.
That is a new, that feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's a new record for me. I mean, it hurts to look at Geraldine and saw that she was over 600, but one does not simply keep up with Geraldine. I do need to show off my new Peloton Queen merch. Queen Peloton rides are my favorite ones, and the Beatles ones. If they have a Beatles tank top or shirt, I'm gonna get that one too. I am done. It is Sunday night. I'm gonna go take a quick shower, and I think tomorrow Monday, wraps up our 1 week of trainings. Can't miss CrossFit tomorrow because it is back squat day, which is like my favorite day. It's Monday. I already came back from the gym. I did 3 miles on the treadmill. It felt okay. My knee kind of hurts. I'm thinking I'm gonna skip the spin ride today, but I am gonna go to CrossFit. I think I'm gonna take it light today just to kind of feel out the knee. I think I pulled something last week. What are you doing today?
I'm running at lunch.
What did you do this morning? You lifted weights? But you were on the treadmill too.
I lifted weights and I ran between sets. A light run. I was trying to keep my heart rate up a little higher. It was not strenuous.
Overachiever.
You know it.
Okay, gonna go do back squats. What? So right now, on the weightlifting portion, I think we're in week 3 of a 12-week strength cycle. So we did like a 1 rep max a few weeks ago, which was not a max for me because my legs were pretty tired that day. And then now we're programmed out a percentage of that max number. So today in the back squats, we did 10 sets of 3 every minute on the minute. So my weight today was 130 pounds on the back squat. Felt pretty good. Doing 3 every minute, fairly quick, but it didn't feel super heavy. Felt pretty strong. My knee felt totally fine during the workout. It only hurts when I'm like standing, not doing anything. That's when it hurts. Also, we are doing a giveaway in this video. I have these exercise sliders. You see these? exercise sliding discs. I will be giving this away in today's video, so if you want a chance to win this, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know down below what your favorite exercise is. And I will pick a winner in the next week, and I will reply to your comments, so make sure you come back and check it out. Back to the rest of the video. I had a ton of questions about running, or not even running, exercising while pregnant and then getting back into exercise after you've had a baby, because I've done it several times. So for my first 2 to 3 kids, probably my first 3 kids, I did not really exercise while pregnant. Not to get into too much detail, I am horribly sick during pregnancy. Lay on the couch 90% of the day or head in the toilet 90% of the day. So I found it extremely challenging to do anything. If you ask your doctor, whatever you have been doing, they would say you can continue to do. So if you've already been a runner, continue to be a runner. If you've already done yoga, continue to do yoga. But I probably wouldn't add something strenuous while pregnant. Your body's under a lot anyway. And then afterwards, please, please, please wait 6 weeks before you get back to working out after having a baby. You have got to let everything heal. You have to let it all heal. Just like let your body rest, okay? It's very traumatic what you go through during childbirth. Let your body recuperate, and then you can start slowly. After I had Ryan, who is my 4th kid, I was trying to get back into running after learning to run prior to having him. It was slow. I think I went out and did 2 miles, but I did not run the whole 2 miles. It was definitely like a walk jog, more like a brisk walk than anything. But if you've done it before, the muscle memory comes back very quickly. It only takes a couple of weeks before you're like, hey, my body remembers what to do. And then also, I think this one's related, getting back into fitness after an injury. I think it depends on the injury. If it's serious, please talk to your doctor. I am not a doctor. Please don't sue me. But I've had multiple injuries, whether it's IT band or plantar fasciitis. I've had piriformis syndrome. I've hurt my back before. I've had tendonitis in my foot, like a bunch of things. So obviously rest, learn to stretch. And also it's really hard to do and it's very frustrating, but please be patient with your body. It will heal, and give yourself time to trust your body again, because you'll get there. Like, I promise, I have been through all of the injuries and it feels like you will never ever get better. I promise you. But you do. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today on this week's week of training. If you enjoyed this style of video, let me know down below and I'll try and do another one as we get closer to the race. Christine out.